Picking up where we left off with probably one of the craziest and I don't know if you'd say one of the worst, but definitely not one of the best games on the road against the Edmonton Oilers. But I've been entrusted to get the immediate start after that game. And also we will turn around and go right back on the road to the Islanders before we come back home for 2 games and then back to New Jersey. But I have to remember we're in the East now playing with the Senators, so it's not like we have to travel a large distance to get out to Long Island. But before we can worry about that game, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning at home. Back inside the Canadian Tire Center. It isn't a fortress, but we're going to have to turn it into one as we start another game at home here against the Tampa Bay Lightning. And .866 save percentage, not really what I had in mind, but we can quickly turn this around. Kari Piranen, I hope I'm saying that right, .846. So I'm not the only one rocking ugly numbers. All right, the red sweaters are out. We're at home for a tilt before we go back on the road against the Islanders after this one. Got to pick it right back up after that ugly Oilers game. Is stopped along the boards. Turnover created. Troy Terry feeds it in front of Zanetti. Almost got us on the board again. We've got the reverse retros down. I actually like the reverse retros. Kucherov, and we get a save off of Kucherov. It's Nikita Gusev, the former Devil, and I don't know where he's been in this career mode. I feel like it was Anaheim at one point. We get a save on the short side. Going to let Chabot, handle that. It sounds very similar. Oh, that's another one. We're going to hold that one against the pad. Let's not have an Oilers situation right in here. Sergachev, and that was blocked away. And then Arvidsson is completely leveled. Unbelievable. And then Terry cuts to the middle. Lets Zacha have a go at it. And then ran one of the Lightning players into his own goaltender by Kucherov. He's trying to create some space for himself. We've got a beautiful glove. Now dished back from Zanetti to the point. The 2 defensemen working around. Zanetti gets the return feed in the slot. Gusev shot right off the pad, and it's going to die out in front of us. Man, it's been a physical start. We were very slow getting out of the net. Might want to get back in it. Brandon Saad dishes away to the wing. On the wing is Jenner, who had a shot that was just saved by Piranen. DeHaan pins it along the boards as Konechny goes to Wars with a couple Sens players. Saad is the one that retrieved it. Got it back from Jenner. Down low to Malgin. Blocked off a skate and just off the mark. Cover back for the rebound. Bad turnover. Good block in front, though, by Chabot, which helps me out through this first period. Although a few shots on net and another big physical hit as Regula, I believe that is. He's slow to get up, but back in the play. Zacha to Vetrano. Stolen away by Piranen. Up the wing, we have to get over to that short side. We don't need a save. Tkachuk has it. The seconds are ticking away in the period. We're going to get one. There's a shot. Nope, not on net. Konechny to Sergachev to Kempe. And that's the end of the first period. Plenty of decent action, but the overall shots on net for both teams is pretty low. Getting all set here for the second period, and both teams not really putting a lot on the net. There were pucks toward the net, but we're out shooting the Tampa Bay Lightning 9-5 at the end of 20 minutes. And again, we're picking up right where we left off with physical play, and Zanetti with a shot on net, leading so many rush plays in the early part of this game, and that was Kucherov trying to shoot it again. This is Kucherov, I would imagine a shot, but they just play it all the way back in their own end. Tips it right up to Kucherov. This might be a shot off of the leg, though, and he finds Stützle waiting at the blue line. Goes right toward the net. Nice little give-and-go play, but it doesn't generate anything. Right away, Chabot has a Lightning player in his face off that face-off win. Made that difficult for him. Troy Terry gives it to Stützle. Still looking for our first goal in this game. A one-timer from not quite the half wall, but a good save by Piranen as Arvidsson brings it right at us. And that's our first save of the second period. Halfway gone in the game. Oh man, we almost misread the DeHaan chance from outside. Probably going to score or die trying. And now McNabb has it picked up off the rebound we gave up. Zacha kicks it to his point man, and that one went way wide. Fortunately, McNabb, but there's a failed play as Kucherov has it for the Lightning. Oh, we got a delayed penalty, empty net. It's going to be against the Senators, so we're going to put Tampa on the power play. They're going to get the first one of this game. Braden Point misses, and there's the touch-up. A hold. It seems this is the new interference penalty. Holding. We've gotten another one, and it's Frankie Vetrano taking the first penalty in this game behind the Tampa net. Well, this is big time to play big. A good time to play big. So how does Tampa go about this power play? One-timer misses. And, oh my God, that's so awkward, but I'm just going to slow this down. All right, so we got less than a minute to go now as Kucherov brings it up. Drag shot. We're going to give him a little bit short side. It was batted back down by Bernard Docker, which allowed us to cover it. Travis Konechny shooting right into our glove hand. And again, we're just going to let McNabb deal with the puck. I see 61 and I immediately want to say Stone, but I know I'm no longer in Vegas. This is going to be a pull-up shot. We give him a little bit short side. Don't do that. Of all the things that you could do not bat it backwards because your net is directly behind you, you complete doofus. And it's going to be a very crazy finish to this period with 8 seconds left. Troy Terry, very tough save for Pirin, and this period may die out right here along the boards. It is. And there's the horn, and that's it. 2 periods gone. We're still looking for the first goal in this very tightly contested game. That popcorn vendor just chilling up there. He just straight chilling. Not even doing his job. Sell popcorn, son. You got a job to do as we begin this third period. I want you guys to grab your popcorn because this is going to be an entertaining final period. Oh my God, I didn't recover in time. He hit the post and I just didn't get back in time. I knew I needed to. I know, Spartacat. I feel the same way. Well, I just straight caught a break on the first one, the backhander off the post, and his movement was nowhere near what I was expecting it to be. I don't know why he took his sweet time recovering to that post. It took 2 pushes to get over. I mean, have you been eating too many cheeseburgers in the time between this game and the last game? All right, we've been looking for our first goal. It took Tampa all of 1 minute into the third period, or less than a minute really, into the third period to get that first goal of this game. Our offense has been higher flying in this game. I would expect we will get one. We need to get one eventually, and we're going to need to make great saves all the way to the end. We got to come up with a name for this line. I got to figure out who's on it. Stützle, Zanetti, and somebody else. Troy Terry. The TSZ? Oh my God. Is it the TSZ line? ZST. Oh, there. What? I don't even understand what happened. My brain is trying to comprehend what I just saw. And yes, now I do feel the same way, Spartacat. Did he pick it up, spin around, and shoot? What? No. I think he just picked it up on the forehand. I thought it was more sensational than that. He just pulled it around and then crashed into the net. And I told you, this is the line that's going to get it done. And who else but Zanetti? ZST, TSZ, SZT, SZT line, ZST line, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Kucherov dragging it in, and we get the save. Not going to bait us on that one. Oh, there it is. It went right through in front of my crease. Brady Tkachuk over that blue line. One-timer, Zacha. No doubt, Ottawa is the best, and we need to believe that for the whole season. Pavel Zacha proving why we're the best. One-timer goal, and we have our first lead in this game. You can never doubt our offensive abilities. We have a team that can score. We know we have a team that can give us offensive support, which is very fun to play in front of, or behind technically, I guess. And now we've got that creative breakout skills up to Zacha, the most recent goal scorer in this game, looking for another one. Right at the blue line, over to Arvidsson, getting creative. And there's just that poor glove hand. We showed this glove hand was, for some reason, kind of weak in Edmonton against Gabriel Landeskog. And Victor Arvidsson has now exploited the same weakness. I think I'm moving a little bit. Not really. I do give up that glove side, though. We got to be on angle. We got to be completely on angle when these guys are shooting it, because they will be. Well, the Arvidsson goal is a bit of a deflator, and here's the deal. It's 14 shots on net for Tampa Bay at the current moment. We need to see 6 more shots and stop them all. just to get to 900, and that's going to be the objective. We need a game that is above 900 or at 900 or better. There's a save on Konechny, so that's a start. Oh, it's right in the crease, and it's going to be covered up by Pirinen. It looked like Vetrano could have put it home. What was the first one? I mean, they're kind of weak ones. Just forget it. That should have never gone in, but again, trying to just keep the first save out. Just keep the first shot out, make that first save. No chance in hell. Not a snowball's chance in hell we're making a 900 save percentage in this game. That's a nice save, I guess. Really unfortunate that Tampa has the lead with 8.5 left. Our offense has to go. We have got to go offensively for the rest of this game. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't mean to press square. Oh, no, get back in the crease. Chabot, oh no. Who's going to get there first? Chabot picks it up. Thankfully, no breakaway for Tampa. Okay, I got a break. It died out. That pass did not get through. Loose puck move, and then he gets steam bumped. Over to Kucherov. Shooting. Oh, it changed direction off of point. We are running out of sweet time here. Behind the back, and it works to perfection as Brady Tkachuk ties the game. I wasn't actually expecting that to go in. Why does this go in? Is it a screen? Is it a change in direction? Look at the behind the back pass. That's super crafty. I like that. And then, oh, maybe it's a weak one, and maybe it's just through the traffic. Who knows? I don't think it changes any direction. Yeah, well, let's see this again here. Kucherov, and with point, and it does. Watch this. He shoots. It changes direction off of point, and fortunately, it hits us right in the pad. So right at exactly 2 minutes to play in regulation. Brady Tkachuk has tied it, and we could be looking at overtime. They almost gave one up right in the crease. Here comes Konechny, so this is big, and Konechny is tub-thumped and teabagged. Stützle just take it in. More play in that end, and it's just reckless abandon out here in Ottawa. Both teams have been running each other over. Oh, hold on a sec. Well, it was looking a little bit grim for a moment there. We proudly got back in this game over the glove hand from Sergachev. Troy Terry and Zanetti, the ZST line, or whatever we're nicknaming this line, out there late in the game. You can trust these guys, but it looks like we're looking at overtime. And there it is. We're going to be going to overtime. Get on your feet. It's time for overtime. Big OT period between two Atlantic Division opponents. This is for the extra point in the standings. So both teams have secured a point, which is fair. We need the extra point. All right, this is it. And here comes, speaking of point, here's Braden Point. And no chance, Zanetti. Up to Stützle. We could be 2-on-1 if Chabot would use his freaking legs for once in his life. And he missed it. He completely missed it. It's a little bit high-flying this overtime to start. And another bad turnover by the Lightning. It's going to be 2-on-2 the other way for right now. Stützle shot, maybe a piece of it by Pirinen. Kucherov pulling up off the mark from the stick side. There's a break-in. Chabot with Zanetti almost getting in his way, and then he makes a really bad pass, a critical error in overtime. Here comes Point. Point. Oh, it rolled in front of his teammate, whoever that is. Kucherov, I would assume. Gusev. No goal. A goal cannot be counted. And he gets it right back. Look at this. The wherewithal, and to get it to Stützle for the game winner right in front. Ottawa's going to take it in overtime. These numbers are straight out of our time in Vegas. Low shots for the AI and 3 goals against. I guess we get the overtime dub, which makes things feel a little bit better. It's always the most important part at the end of the day, I guess, but I want the numbers to be a little more realistic and, I guess, representative of what we can do. We know we can do better than this. Well, this is new territory for us. We started Edmonton. We started against Tampa, and now we're starting against the Islanders, and we'll probably start against Seattle, which would give us 4 straight starts in a row. We've never done this before. We're going to play a lot of games this season, unless the numbers really tail off or, dip or whatever you want to say. I think we'll be fine. We keep winning games and maintain our position as a starter. You know how there's that bar that says whatever that bar is? It's on the front main screen. I don't even know what the bar is called. But as long as that stays as a starter, we'll be fine. For the first time, I think, ever, we are at UBS Arena in New York on the island. I don't think we played a game on the road against the Islanders. I don't even remember even facing the Islanders as Carter Hart starts in the Islanders crease. Man, I feel like we should be at 900. Will we ever seek the numbers we are trying to achieve? We were so close in Season 4, there's no reason we can't do it. 97 overall. We just haven't gotten the bounces so far as a Senator. It hasn't been the first season here in Ottawa that I wanted it to be. But hey, if we end this off, cap this season off with the cup, nothing else matters. The first rush play for the Islanders in this game, and there's the first shot, but not on net, unless we got a tiny piece of it. Zanetti, this is a man on fire. Not quite literally, unless I guess he wanted to just light himself on fire. Doesn't matter. Tim Stützle scores, and the Senators take an early 1-0 advantage. Now, there's nothing flawed about this line whatsoever. They can't be stopped. We mentioned last season in Season 4 that Vegas had a steam train offense. Well, we have a steam train first line, and they just go and go and go. Powered by just pure willpower and determination. Man, I'm telling you, we might have multiple 40-goal scorers. All three forwards on this line together could probably score 40. I wouldn't be surprised. They just haven't been shut down at all this season. Every game. Picked up by Terry. I think Terry plays on his off wing. He's a right shot playing the left side. So I'm pretty sure that he does play naturally his off wing, at least on this team. Wahlstrom misses. The rebound careened off the end boards right back in front of me. So lively boards here in New York. Riley Smith, I don't know. Save off the mask, that's all that I care about. The center zone, wide pass just off the mark for Tkachuk. Doesn't matter, he still composes himself. And Carter Hart will have to hold on to that for just a moment. Right at our defense, pulls up, finds Pagano, or Pagano. A great little save there, low pad save. I think that's Cal Foot, now it's Beauvillier. And that's just straight disrespectful in the neutral zone. And there's a nice little save in the belly button over to Wahlstrom. Wahlstrom, it bounced up right in front of us. So this is a universe where Huberdeau didn't go to Calgary. He went to Long Island. Oh, that's a tough one. It's through traffic. So Shillington has tied the game. It came from way outside and through traffic. I wonder if we'll be able to tell if this changed any direction. It's really hard to tell what this did. But, that's the nature of these replays, and this one's just not going to be any easier. We've seen this happen to us before, where teams have won it off the face-off and scored immediately on us. But I want to know, is this a glitch or a change direction? It finds the tiniest of gaps. Literally a triangle, puck-sized gap between the blocker's stick and the pad. I mean, just a perfect gap for that puck to just find its way through. That's a great break for the New York Islanders in Shillington. It's not a good break for me. I just didn't get the bounce. It's not about the bounces you don't get. It's how you bounce back after an unfavorable bounce. And that was a lot of bounces in that one sentence. And now Huberdeau misses. It bounces off the inboards in front of me. And now back to the point. Can we orchestrate a goal here? Oh, we nearly may have. Hart had to hold on to it between the legs. Push face off, backdoor feed. There it is. Just too easy. I mean, and it's Zanetti as well. This kid is on a crazy tear at the beginning of the season. I told you, man, this kid is elite. And you put him on a line with people that can succeed like these guys do. You just have elite playmaking. And I don't think the Senators have seen a line like this since the Heatley, Alfredson, and, oh God, I forgot the third player on that line. Heatley, Alfredson, and I'm going to kick myself for not remembering the third player on that line from 07 or whatever season it was. They went to the Stanley Cup final. Oh my goodness. I thought they might have gotten a chance to score. Kick save. We kicked it right out for Brandstrom from Zanetti. Backhander, awkward one. Zanetti crashing the net for the rebound. This line, can they be shut down at all? It's phenomenal to watch. That's help from outside. Pretty simple blocker save, but a penalty coming up to the Senators. Thomas Chabot has taken a penalty. It looks like it's interference. And it is interference. Oh, yeah, so the third player on that line is Spezza. I knew I was going to kick myself. Like, really? You can't remember it was Jason Spezza. But yeah, it was Spezza, Heatley, Alfredson. They formed a crazy good line for the Ottawa Senators. Well, this line reminds me a little bit of that. We're going to glove it down as the Islanders start their power play. We are always a work in progress. We can be 97 overall, and we're always a work in progress. I mean, look at that rebound. Oh, that's a nifty interception and a really bad turnover because it almost led to a Boone Jenner one-time goal. We're way up at the top of our crease for right now. Oh, straight disrespectful hit there. Love to see it. It's clean, though. It's not an illegal hit as they ring the post. Oh my goodness. Get back on this post. Studnicka, this is the final 5 seconds here. We will see a shot unless it gets blocked. Glove down, play it to end the period. That's it. Well, I mean, I'm not too disappointed with the way the first 20 minutes went. The only thing that really got past us was a lucky break for Shillington as he just found the tiniest of gaps. Second period of play beginning here. We got a 2-1 game in favor of the Ottawa Senators as Jonathan Huberdeau, a very awkward collision on the break-in. There is a one-timer of Troy Terry available, but he gets ragdolled a little bit by foot. Oh, yep. Get in front of it. Stay in front of it. There's a good pass. Troy Terry back to Zanetti. This line, phenomenal. Beauvillier dumps it in. We've got it. Here you go. Go get that Kachuk for a moment there. A brief moment. Penalty coming up, empty net. As we're going to go, the late penalty against the Islanders didn't take long for them to touch up. It looks like interference is back and popular once again. As Anders Lee, still an Islander. Wow. He's been here he's the captain as well. Not a surprise. You've been here this long. You should be the captain. And he takes the interference penalty. The first one for the Islanders in this game. So no one-timers on this power play unit that I can see unless that the center, which is Zach in the left shot, unless he gets over on that right side of the ice. Holmstrom flips it out. Knocked down by Sod. And this is going to be a full clear by Foot. We got it, soccer style, and up to Malgin. Almost like it was intended to be that way. There's your one-timers are at the point right now. There is one right there in Stützle. He couldn't get to the rebound. Iafallo. We get out of our crease right in time for the clear. Are you freaking joking? No way did that just freaking happen. I just scored on myself. I literally just scored on myself. Of all the bounces it could have taken, they're just screaming their heads off at me right now. Stay in your freaking crease, man. How? Just how does this happen? How on earth? I can't get back in time. There's no chance. And oh my goodness. Scored on my own net. On my own net. Oh. And just inside the post as well. When I said I wanted to score a goalie goal, that was not what I had in mind. Coming out at my own demise. Scored against myself. I've let my team and myself down. Sometimes it's hard enough to stop these AI players. Just not making it any easier. Scoring on your own net. I'm surprised they didn't clear it. I'm a danger to myself. Oh my God. Just pull me now. I need to go back to the dressing room and cover my face in shame. This has been... What is even happening? Dude, I'm so freaking rattled right now. I am so rattled. I mean, after the goal that went in off of myself, I'm completely rattled. And then that one happens. I need to just be pulled. This is not the game for me. There's a try from McNabb. Zanetti over to Stützle. Beauvillier could get a quick rush, but he took a little too long to gather that puck. And oh my God, it's a miraculous save. It didn't go in the net. Spin move by Zaka, and then just bullied around was Vetrano. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm not in it right now. Just not in it. I don't even know what the save percentage was, but that's exactly how you should feel after that game. It is super quiet. It was a 5-3 loss against the Islanders. And just doesn't feel like we're going to turn it around right now. We got to turn it around fast this season because that was devastatingly awful against the Islanders. First rage quit of the season. Hopefully there won't be too many of them. But we got to change something, man. This is not how I need this to go. And we're at risk of losing our position as a starter. You see our line score there. That's not what you need from a starting goaltender. That's 97 overall. You need me to be better than that. We're going to go really wild and max out aggression on... Let's max out the AI aggression.